Luftwaffe rescue buoys. During World War II, the German Air Force, or Luftwaffe, flew thousands of planes across the English Channel. Hundreds of damaged planes would limp back, and some wouldn't return to France, forced to ditch in the water. Rescue buoys were developed and put into the English Channel to give pilots and crew a safe haven and prevent them from freezing to death in the water. These buoys both genuinely saved pilots and provided psychological comfort to those flying over the water.
I suppose this is what they call choppy. I call nasty.
These buoys were developed as part of a rescue program under Luftwaffe Colonel General Ernst Udet, hence the Germans dubbed them Udet Boje. The English would call them lobster pots.
Coxswain!
Aye, sir.
Take this lobster pot in tow.
Aye, sir.
What about the E-boats? That's the E-boats. Next stop Dover.
The initial design for the buoys was quite cramped, but as missions across the Channel ramped up in the summer of 1940, the buoys grew in size and number. 50 of these vessels would be anchored in the English Channel. They had a floor space 4 meters squared. They were square or hexagonal in shape. The cabin was 2.4 meters tall. On the upper deck there was an oval turret 1.8 meters tall, with a signal mast carrying a wireless antenna. Signaling was also accomplished by hoisting different colored flags on the mast during the day. At night, red and white lights could be activated indicating men were on board. These lights were visible up to 1 kilometer away. SOS signals giving the location of the buoy were automatically sent out by an emergency wireless transmitter. Signal guns were also available. The buoy was typically painted yellow above the waterline, with the red cross marking on each side of the turret.
Sie haben uns gesehen. Kommen Sie endlich in den Kurs? Haben Sie uns gesichtet? Jawohl. Verflucht! Ein Engländer!
The cabins were comfortable for 4 people for several days. There was lighting powered by batteries and kerosene lamps. There was a medical kit, 2 sets of bunk beds, dry clothes, water, and food which could be cooked on an alcohol stove. Even cognac, cigarettes, and games were available to keep the occupants settled while waiting for rescue. Ships would attempt to resupply all such things during rescue.
Ready? What you got it?
Hello, Air Force.
That's right, 6 of us. Come in.
What are you birds doing here?
Further equipment included plugs to stop holes in the walls of the cabin and a pump. But there are no known instances of these vessels being attacked, though 2 would end up being towed away for study by the British, and some would wash up on beaches. This would also explain their inclusion in 2 World War II era productions. One of our aircraft is missing from 1942, and We Dive at Dawn from 1943. Overall, buoys are mostly left alone, available to anyone who might need them, friend or foe. Retrievals could be made by ship or by dedicated rescue aircraft, like this Heinkel HE-59, in a high-visibility rescue paint scheme. These planes are part of the Seenotdienst, the Luftwaffe's rescue service. Unfortunately, these aircraft were sometimes attacked by the RAF, under order, as they are suspected of performing reconnaissance. The British themselves also used their own buoys in the English Channel called the Air Sea Rescue Float. 16 were deployed under the main routes bombers took from England to Germany. Alright, I'm Johnny, thanks for watching. If you manage to find an unoccupied buoy in the English Channel these days, make sure to claim it. They're probably worth a lot of money as a rental. Take care, and we'll see you next time.